I don't know that there's a corniest astronomy joke, other than the one that I always use when we're talking about Saturn. And I tell people, we talk about the density of it, and it would float in water. And I said if you had a big enough bathtub, it would actually float in the bathtub. But you wouldn't want to do that, and I ask them why, and generally they don't know. And I say because it's going to leave a big ring. I was born in 1950, and so as I was growing up as a kid, that was the development of the space program.
Yeah.
And so, that got people very interested in all kinds of science, and I got interested in both the space program and astronomy at that time. The first things I studied were the things that are furthest away from the Earth in the universe, called quasars. They're supermassive black holes. And about 10 years ago, I sort of got tired of that and had an opportunity to start working on asteroids, which are the things that get closest to the Earth. So it's sort of an ironic sort of thing. It was getting interested in asteroids, this was back, I think, in like 2006, that put me in a position to be part of the team that, that ended up making that particular discovery. We knew that there were 4 major planets in the solar system that had rings, although the rings of Saturn are quite different than the ones for Jupiter, Uranus, or Neptune. But it hadn't really crossed anybody's mind that an asteroid would have rings around it. The whole project was simply to get the object itself. And it's when everybody started reducing their data and seeing these other dips that people said, "What the heck is going on there?"
Right.
And so after a certain amount of analysis, it became very clear that what we must be looking at would be something with rings. We still don't know, or we don't even know very well what causes the rings around the planets. But we really don't know what happened here in terms of how long does it exist? Did something slam into it and cause the material? That's all the sort of thing that's being studied right now. And of course, we're now looking for other ones. Also because I think if teaching is done right, it involves the students in the research, and combines it in that way too. So I've enjoyed both immensely. When I'm teaching a class and I say something or ask somebody a question, and all of a sudden, the shades go up and they see a concept or they understand something from a different direction, to me, there's nothing better than that, because you've widened that person's knowledge and experience in the way they look at the world. When we come out with a university education, of course you've got a major, and that may or may not end up being what you're doing, when you get out. But the reason you take all of this other stuff, the answer is because you're going to get a broad, perspective and understanding of lots of things. In fact, the term university, of course, comes from universe, and so you know a little bit about everything.